If it were easy, everyone would do it. It may be a trite saying, but it is true when it comes to what we are willing to take on. My experience in musicianship will exhaust you in the most fulfilling of ways. From being a young performer in a Division III organization, and then learning you had the aptitude to learn more and perform more, and then finding the difficulties that came with that. There was so much to learn from this experience. My experience started in Southern California. In Hawthorne, California, right by LAX, we had the coast a couple miles away. We had the nice breeze, the warm, gentle sun behind our backs, and the smell of sunblock all around us. I had my family there. I had my friends. Learning the music was much more simple because we had 2 months to learn the music instead of a few days, which I would have in the future. And after doing our season with this group, the captain head came up to me and asked if I wanted to join another group. I had the option to join the Division II group in Northern California with the Blue Devils, or join the Division I group in San Diego with Esperanza. Because I didn't know many people up north, I decided to go where I knew people in San Diego. So myself and one other person, we traveled down to San Diego, said goodbye to our friends and families, as we were going to live in a bus and school gyms for about a month. Having to learn the show in a few days was a little bit more difficult than it seemed. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to put myself out there to show other people who enjoyed this performance. So I went out, filled the spot, learned my music by moonlight on our bus rides to the next states. Learning the drill was a little bit more different, a little bit more difficult. I didn't know about the weather that we had to deal with. I thought that California had humidity. I didn't realize what thick and humid was until I got to Texas. Texas was just very swampy. Even though you think it's really hot, I learned very hard what hydration was. The next day was Missouri, where I had to learn how to march through mud. All of this just to perform for some other people. In Ohio, we had to deal with a monsoon. While learning our drill, playing our music, putting in all this hard work, a monsoon passed by, and we're like, a little rain's not going to hurt. Little did we know, when there's rain, sometimes there's lightning. We heard thunder, no big deal. And then we heard a snap close by. We smelled fire, and as a tuba player, I have a big metal satellite on me, so me and my fellow tubists ran. The hardships that came from having to learn drill in these weathers were not ideal for anybody that was just a young musician. We traveled across the country. We did our show. We finally made it to Wisconsin. And from those 4 weeks, from all the steps that I've taken, all the work I did to learn this music and drill was finally coming to an end. We made it to Wisconsin through blood, sweat, and tears. And after 11 minutes, it was all over. The shows that we did in all the states finally came to an end when we got to Wisconsin. The performance process is a whirlwind of emotions. We want to get the most perfect shows for others to see, for others to enjoy. My experience in musicianship was exhausting, but it fulfilled me in any way. Not everybody enjoys performing, but those that do push past everything in them for others to enjoy will reap the benefits.